Hello and welcome to our virtual tour of our 2019 Toyota Corolla Ascent Sports. A little bit about us here at Pacific Toyota and Lexus of Cairns. I am standing at one of two of our pre-owned vehicle yards where we go through about 160 vehicles in any given month, making us one of the largest pre-owned departments in Queensland. As you can see, we've got a multi-level showroom over the back there here in the city. We've got quite a variety of vehicles with the Cairns City just about a kilometre down the road that way. As you make your way out of town though, along Mulgrave Road here, you will come across a brand new part of Toyota and Lexus, parts and services out the back, and our second pre-owned vehicle yard as well, just near DFO. Throughout the video though, I'll be going over the Corolla here in complete detail, to simply pointing out any blemishes that may appear that you would be looking for at first point of sale. So what I'll do is start down around the front end here. So I do like to start at the front, at the wheels, making sure nice big alloys, make sure there's no scratching, scuff marks, gutter rash, anything like that. And as you can see, we've obviously got plenty of tire tread on them. So all of our vehicles that have been through their roadworthy certificates. All of our prices advertised are driveway price in Queensland as well. Throughout the video, I'll be pointing out little minor imperfections, kind of like down here, just little stone chips. These type of things are just yet to be brush touched. This time of year, obviously, a lot of the paint and panel shops are being closed over the Christmas break. But as we make our way around, making sure there's no major damages or imperfections. We'll also come across a few sort of dirt marks and that. We've obviously had quite a bit of rain lately, obviously due to this cyclone and just obviously the heavy winds and winds that have been around. But as you can see around the front, there's no major damages. Across the bonnet, no major dings or dents. Again, just another couple little stone chips that will get brush touched before obviously delivery of the vehicle. But as you can see, overall very clean and tidy around the front end. Down the passenger side, just trying to give you a really good angle of the body, making sure there is no major imperfections. Around this front wheel, again, no gutter rash, no scratching on the alloys, and great amount of tire tread again. Get a hand inside, nice depth there, just always good. As we make our way down, just covering each panel for you, making sure there's no dents or imperfections. Around the back wheel again, just checking those alloys and tyres for you as we go around each part of the vehicle. But as we can see, very straight and tidy, been very well looked after these vehicles. Beautiful. Around the back end here, we'll expect to see a few sort of luggage markings around the boot. Obviously, we want to make sure that a couple of these markings, if they are just sort of markings that will come out, or again, just that very minor little chip for brush touches. So as we make our way back, we can see how sort of small those little imperfections are. But that's the whole idea of this video, is pointing out those things as we go around. Obviously, you've got your built-in reversing camera back there, just below the Toyota badge. And while we're back here, we'll have a look into the boot. Just make sure it's just nice and tidy in here. No major scratches, scuff marks, cuts or tears or anything like that through the interior upholstery. Obviously, underneath, it's up, we've got our jack and tools, and obviously full-size spare under there as well. And obviously, we've got our parcel shelf fitted up here too. Make sure it's in excellent condition. Beautiful. We'll make our way down the driver's side now, sorry. Again, just trying to give you a really good angle of the body, making sure there is no major imperfections or ripples, but covering each panel as we go. The last wheel to make our way around. So all four wheels, very clean and tidy. Excellent amount of tire tread on them all. And as we make our way down the driver's side now, again, just keep an eye out for any of those sort of imperfections. Down along the driver's door, very minimal there. Normally you find a few more, being one of the most, I guess, frequently used parts of the car. But overall, we can see there's no major scratches, no major dents, just those couple of brush touches that are yet to be done, which is to be expected. Across the windscreen, making sure though there's no major chips or cracks. So as you can see, it's been a certified vehicle there as well. And across the roof, making sure there's no major dings or dents. So that's just a little flying ant. Very clean and tidy. Make sure there's no hail damage or anything up top there. We'll now make our way through the interior. So on the door cuts, very minimal in the way of wear and tear. No real markings or scuff marks down the bottom. As we make our way through the interior, checking the upholstery, cuts, tears, burns, stains. It's very tidy, been very well looked after, very minimal use back here. Now this one here does actually come with the floor mats already. Double check underneath though, make sure you're not trying to hide anything. They're just obviously very well looked after this vehicle. Beautiful, we'll now jump in the driver's seat. So on the driver's door again, just checking for wear and tear. You've obviously got your electric windows and for your side mirrors there, the controls. But again, very minimal in the, or if any markings or scuff markings below. Also got the floor mats up front as well. A full set of mats in here. Also comes with a full set of keys, which is always good. We'll start her up. So down the right hand side, you've obviously got controls for the headlights and auto high beams there. Right hand side of the steering wheel is obviously all of your cruise controls, and these here to do with the head unit to flick through, but also to do with your safety features, adaptive cruise control and lane departure assist there, which all simply show up through the display screen here. Beautiful. This here we can flick through obviously all the different controls or settings that we like. Show you the volume there in the head unit, any of our safety features. Obviously once the phone's connected for messages, whatever it may be, can all show up in that display screen. But as we see, 26,838 kilometers there. Nice low kilometers. And a lot of that's controlled by the left-hand side here on the steering wheel, and obviously all of your connections for the Bluetooth once your phone's hooked up. Now, nice large display screen here. It is obviously all your buttons on the side, but it's also all touch screen as well. But that's where that nice large reversing camera also shows up, giving you great vision out the back. As we make our way down, obviously you've got all your air conditioning controls here. Just going to turn up that fan a little bit. And as you can see, the temperature runs on the left-hand side there, depending on how hot and cold you want it. Down below, nice little storage compartment there, right next to your USB port. Obviously once the phone's connected, it can just sit in the compartment there, and that's also run through the Apple CarPlay, which will show up basically all the apps on your phone will show up on the display screen there, pretty much in that same sort of layout. So allowing you to use obviously all your Spotify, your messages, your Google Maps, whatever it may be, just like you would on your phone, up on the screen. Down here obviously we've got our traction control and sports mode, and being a automatic, and obviously electric park brake and hold button there as well. But around the front, very clean and tidy like the rest of the vehicle. No major markings, damages or anything like that. Across the dash though, making sure it's not fading, cracking. Obviously also in excellent condition. We'll have a look in here. So we've got all of our books, which is always good to see. Obviously the main one's the service that people want to know about. We'll have a bit of a flick through, so it's a little bit tricky with one hand. Beautiful, obviously just making sure it is up to date with its services there. Last one done at 21,000 Ks, so next one's not due until about 30, so good little bit to go. Last but not least though, we'll have a look underneath the bonnet while she's still running for you. Beautiful, so as we have a look underneath, make sure she's clean and tidy. No red dust or rust, not like you'd expect it in a vehicle like this from going off-road or anything. Running nice and smooth though, no major knocks, rattles, squeals, anything like that. Beautiful, that was our virtual tour though of our 2019 Toyota Corolla Ascent Sports. I hope you enjoyed. As we only have a couple left, I look forward to hearing from you soon as they're not lasting long. Thank you.